Not knowing, those of you who take a look afterwards, this is Dr. Herbert Harris, author of the 12 Universal Laws of Success and of our new book, Life Lessons for Your Success. All of them are available on Amazon and other bookstores. And our website is herbertharris.com. And right now our focus is helping people get from where they are to where they want to be. Our focus is, I'm what's called the What's Next coach. Okay, if you want to figure out what's next in your life, I'm the man to see. So be sure to visit our website, herbertharris.com. And on Instagram, you can go to our profile and learn about so many of the things that we're doing. The topic for today has been on my spirit. And one of the reasons is that I'm not happy with where I'm at. I'm not happy with my accomplishments to date. I'm not happy with the things that I have manifested in my life in this time. And I'm glad I'm not happy. Because the moment you get happy with what you have, content with what you have, you can get stuck. You can stop going. You can stop growing. You can stop trying to be better, trying to experience a whole nother life. And so this thought of not being happy with where you are is quite natural, because it is this type of tension that stimulates growth, that helps you move forward. Life is very much like this huge infinite staircase, and each level along the way you're at a certain level and you're unhappy with that level. You keep saying, wow, there must be more to life than this. There must be something greater than this. There must be more to it. There must be more joy. There must be more abundance. There must be better relationships, whatever it is. And as that thought comes into your mind, there's got to be something better. It creates a tension inside, and it says, well, what do I have to do to experience something better? What do I have to do to be more, to do more, to have more? And it's that challenge inside that makes you start working harder. Start looking up, say, hey, I want to see what's beyond the corner. I want to see what's over the hill. And that brings about your imagination. And once your imagination comes into play, you begin to see, if you can see it, you can be it. So if you're stuck in a particular point in your life, a part of the challenge is you got to see something different. You got to see a new vision for yourself. The Bible talks about it, the promised land. You have to create your own promised land. And so that's, as the What's Next coach, that's one of the things that I find that attracts people into my orbit, my coaching clients, is that they want to know what's next in their lives. They want to go from where they are to someplace else. They may not be sure what that someplace else is, but they know one thing: they're not happy where they are, and they definitely want to go somewhere else. And so that's why I work with we call it the What's Next people. But one of the key things to realize and to recognize in this whole process is the power of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The power of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And see, this is where we live our lives. We live our lives in 3 dimensions of time: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Each one of these concepts has a power, has a unique wisdom, and really, to create that life we want, that what's next that we want to experience, it's important that we understand how to use yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So let's look at yesterday. Yesterday is our teacher. Yesterday contains all of the experiences, all of the victories, all the mistakes, all the defeats, all the hurt, all the joy, all the things that we experienced, whether they're lessons or blessings. We can't change yesterday. That's the power of it, though. We can't change it, but we can change what yesterday means to us. Let me say that again. This is critical, folks. We can't change yesterday, but we can change our interpretation of it. We can change what yesterday means to us. So many people become prisoners. Like yesterday is like, oh man, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, I'm so mad with myself. I beat myself up. So many people carry regret, guilt, resentment, disappointment, and let those vibrations of yesterday be like a prison, be like a jail cell. You know, it's interesting when you look at the Bible, when Paul and Silas are in the depths of the prison. They're in the prison inside the prison. And sometimes we can let yesterday become the prison inside the prison that keeps us from taking advantage of today and creating a new tomorrow. But yesterday is not given to us for punishment. It's given to us for instruction. That's why it's so important. You know, those of us who journal, who keep notes, who keep planners, it's critical. When you make notes about what you do each day, your game plan, your to-do list, and when you make commentary in your journal and whatnot, now you have something to really reframe yesterday, to review yesterday. There are always lessons hidden in yesterday. So every challenge made you stronger. The fact that you're here today means you're a survivor. Every mistake taught you something. And let me tell you something, folks, in my life, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've learned a lot. One of the great, most powerful lessons to learn what not to do again. Okay? And then learn what to do. But at least learn what not to do. So every success, though, don't just take success for granted, because every success proves what's possible. Many times you get there and you're like, man, I didn't know I could do that. I worked at it and I got it. So the power of yesterday is not about reliving it. It's about learning from it. And so today, ask yourself, what lesson from yesterday, what lessons from yesterday can I learn today? Can I use today? What lessons from yesterday can help me today? And so now let's look at today. Today is, as they say, today is the bomb. Today is where everything actually happens. Yesterday is a memory. Tomorrow is a possibility. But today is cash money. Someone once said, yesterday is a canceled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. But today is cash money. Today is your opportunity to do, to be, to have, to take action. You know, when I train salespeople, it's always amazing when your income is not where it wants to be and, oh my God, didn't make any sales, the check at the end of the month is smaller than you thought. And you look back and you're like, man, I should have made more calls. I should have been more diligent about my follow-up. So yesterday can teach you how to live today. The decisions you make today shape the quality of your future. I'm going to say that again. The decisions you make today shape the quality of your future. The habits you practice, the actions you take, become the results that you experience tomorrow. So if you make your calls today, then you may make some money tomorrow. But if you don't make your calls today, if you don't take the actions today to create the results you want to experience tomorrow, they will not happen. Many people spend so much time dwelling on the past, or worrying about the future. Oh my goodness, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do what I have to do? That they neglect the present moment. I'm amazed. Many people get depressed when they're like, man, I've had a terrible past. I've lost money. And look at the future. Oh my God, how am I going to make my bills? How am I going to make this thing happen? And they get so depressed, they get in the bed. They go to sleep. They're like, I'm so depressed, I can't take action. But look at what that itself is a choice. It's a choice that you decided not to take action to change your condition. But the only time available to change the future is the action in the past, in the present. The greatest gift God has given us is the present. That's why it's called the presence. Today is the day to forgive. Today is the day to love. Today is the day to do. Today is the day to take action. Today is the day to grow, to be. The Psalm says, this is the day that the Lord has sent. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So now yesterday is a lesson. Today is decision time and action time. What about tomorrow? Well, tomorrow is the realm of vision, hope, and possibility. There's an Arabian proverb and it says, he who has health has hope. He who has hope has everything. If you have no vision, the scripture is very clear. Where there's no vision, the people perish. Where you have no hope for tomorrow, where you have no possibilities in your realm of consciousness tomorrow, you're dead today. Without a tomorrow, there'd be no goals. There'd be no dreams. There'd be no reason to prepare. If today is it, there's nowhere to go. So tomorrow is very powerful because it gives us direction. It inspires us. You know, we talk in the scripture, talks about the promised land. Well, tomorrow is your promised land. Tomorrow is that opportunity to be more today, to be more tomorrow than you were today. You know, there's a great affirmation that says, every day and every way I get better and better. But tomorrow is not something to wait for. Tomorrow is something that we create. We create it either by our actions or our inactions. In other words, tomorrow is created by the choices we make today. Whew. So the future is built by the choices we make. So the seeds you plant today become tomorrow's harvest. So let's put it all together. When we look at our lives in the context of these three constructs, yesterday we cannot change, but we can learn from it. We can grow from it. Today, we live fully. We make good choices. We take consistent action. And tomorrow, we experience. Today, we prepare for the tomorrow that we experience. So yesterday gives us wisdom. Today gives us opportunity, and tomorrow gives us hope. Wow. So that's the lesson today, folks. Take it. Run with it. Release the past. Learn the lessons. Act in the present with a vision for the future. Where there's no vision, the people perish. So critically develop that vision. Write that vision of the thing you want to be, do, and have. And then you can make a plan. And then you can take action today and each and every day. So that at the end of each day you can say, today I did everything I could with what I have to do it with. To make tomorrow the way I want it to be. Wow. Well, folks, that's our message for today. Let's get it on. Our present from God is the presence of life this moment. And God don't make no junk. And so the fact that you're alive means that you got more to do. You have a future to create. So let's get busy. Knowing that you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire. Always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is. Hey, this is Dr. Herbert Harris. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. You create tomorrow based on your level of consciousness today. When you know more, you do better. And go to our profile. Be sure to get if you don't have a copy of the 12 Universal Laws of Success, be sure to get our book. Go to our profile and you can get the link. It's available on Amazon. On our profile, it tells you how to get autographed copies and trips, free vacations, and all that stuff. So be sure to go to our profile. And then our other book, Life Lessons for Your Success, Volume 1, to help you overcome procrastination, self-doubt, and lack of focus. And if you're at that point in your life right now where you're saying, what's next? Where do I go from here? Then schedule a success consultation. Go to my website, herbertharris.com, and schedule a success consultation. It's complimentary, but it can be the greatest decision you've ever made to get a coach who can help you be what you want to be, to help you do what you want to do, and help you achieve anything you desire. So let's get it on, folks. Let's go on out into the world, and let's make it happen the way we want it to be. Thanks so much. When I post this, make some comments. Write on the comments what you're doing to create, what you want to forgive and forget, what you want to accomplish each day, and write your vision for the future. The scripture says, write the vision, make it plain upon tablets, that he may run that readeth it. Though it may tarry, wait for it, it will surely come to pass. You have the power to make it happen. Thank you so much. Have a great, magnificent day. Always knowing that you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire. Always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is. Wisdom Wednesday. Get busy, rocking and rolling. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. And so it is.